Hi, we're Antonia and Richard. Welcome to Ant and Dick's Excellent Adventure.
Morning everybody, so here we are at the National Military Museum in Sofia, the capital of Bulgaria. Look at that in the background, fighter jets. There's loads of stuff outside here, so I'm going to turn you around and we'll have a quick look at what's outside and then we'll head inside.
Yeah, in the cool of the morning.
Yeah, we're just in the shade of a tree at the moment. Then we'll head inside, but whether we can film inside or not, who knows, we shall find out. Anyway. Oh, fantastic. All sorts of trucks, artillery, planes, all sorts. All in English as well as Bulgarian. It's a high-speed trench digger. I don't like it to walk on the grass, but that's the grass. Ow. These fighter jets, look. Fascinating stuff. Well, it is if you're into military stuff.
Yeah.
If you're not into military stuff, then it's probably not so fascinating, you know. Right. Some kind of amphibious landing craft. MiG-21. I know that because I've read the notice. I wouldn't have known otherwise. I could have told you.
Adopted by the Bulgarian army in 1983.
I could have told you it was a MiG, but MiG-23.
MiG-23. But the uninitiated, is that just an upgrade?
It is.
The later version.
Yeah, later version. Yeah. What do you think, Ant? Are you excited? Are you enjoying it?
I am, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
I know. That surprised you, didn't it?
Yeah, it did a bit, yeah. Tanks various.
I think I've got more time for outdoor museums.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know, it's a space thing.
Yeah, also we're not really into guided stuff, are we? We like to wander around of our own accord, yeah. I don't need to know every detail of the history, what the name of the driver was and all that. I just, you know, it's just interesting to look at. Ah, German, going back to, that's what it was, going back to 1943. Oh, also in service with the Bulgarian army, 43 to 47.
Yeah.
I think I'm right in saying, aren't I? Because we did look at this, that Bulgaria swapped sides several times, didn't it?
Yeah.
During the
Second World War.
Yeah. And lo and behold, look what we found. A Skoda. Just shows you how long some of these companies have been going for, without you realising. Looks as though they were built a bit better back then. Mind you, they're part of Volkswagen now, aren't they? So I shouldn't say that. Go on, give us a quick
no idea.
Translate, darling.
But interesting that you should pronounce it Skoda.
Yeah, Ant reckons that.
Because that's a sh sound.
Yeah.
The W.
What looks like a W to us foreigners.
Yes, to us.
Heathens.
Yeah.
So you're saying, oh yeah, and it's got an accent over it, look.
Yeah. Skoda.
I wonder if it is the same thing. The same company. No. Czechoslovakia.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are
Must
a
be.
Czechoslovakian company, so it is. So it's actually Skoda.
Early Skoda.
Yeah, we've learned
There
something.
we are.
We've learned something, haven't we? T-34, main Russian battle tank during World War II. You can see how, you know, I don't know if you can see that. It's just a cast iron turret. You know how they were just knocked out as quick as possible, rough as you like, just to serve a purpose. So, this is future Ant and Dick. We're back at home obviously now. Yeah, just as we surmised, they weren't keen on us filming. Once we paid to go into the rest of the exhibition, they weren't keen on us filming. Some of that was outside, but the main exhibition is inside. So there's lots of photographs we've taken. And Ant, being the historian, is going to tell us a little bit.
No pressure at all.
No, tell us a little bit. I'm just the bloody driver. It's nothing to do with me. Cameraman, well, and everything else. But so, Ant, over to you.
Yeah. We must have spent nearly 3 hours in total there.
More than that, more than 3
yeah,
hours.
It was fascinating, absolutely fascinating. So this is the Bulgarian, it's the Museum of Military History, which has got, it was on 3 floors, 4 floors, I lost count now.
4 floors.
4 floors. We were allowed to photograph, not using a flash. So what we're going to do is to put up a series of photographs, just to give you a flavour of what it was like inside. So it charts the history of, largely the history of Bulgaria. There's all sorts of artefacts, uniforms, weapons, the history of all of those things from the Middle Ages through Ottoman rule, liberation, the Russian-Turkish War, the Balkan Wars, and obviously, and then going into the 2 World Wars and thereafter. Each has its own separate room, if you like. It was all lovely and cool, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. And yeah, somebody at the door of each part of the exhibition, wasn't there? You know.
Yeah, to show you where to go next, and there was just the right amount of text. We felt, and it was in Bulgarian and English as well, which was also very handy. It started with a special exhibition, which I'm not sure if I think it was a temporary exhibition, from a famous Czechoslovakian artist called Jaroslav Vesin. I'm not sure if Vecin. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Anyway, I'll put a bit of information about him. So that was the first room that we went into.
Which also was war.
Yes.
Yeah, it was paintings of wartime.
He was Czech artist. He was Czech by origin, but Bulgarian at heart, which says something. Fascinating, beautifully done. So that'll be the start of it anyway. So I'll stop waffling on.
I just want to say,
I hope you enjoy.
If you're bored to death by the photographs, flick through to the end because there is more. We do go, and as we said, visit the shop called Little London in the middle of Sofia. So don't.
It's not all military.
Don't get bored with the photographs.
And there's some art and.
Don't get bored with the photographs and just go, oh, that's the end of it. There is more afterwards. Okay. Bye for now.
Bye for now.
So here we are then in here we are in central Sofia, and we've found. Point of that, I'll put a photograph up. Little London, and we've duly been in and bought some. What do we buy, Tone? And
Branston pickle.
Branston pickle, as we said we would. From
Some
Austria.
corned beef.
Yep.
And some ginger beer.
All true, proper British stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's all imported from the UK.
Yeah.
And she says that 80% of her customers are Bulgarian.
Actually Bulgarian, yeah. And as just said, you know, if we want anything, given we're 3.5 hours away, she'll gladly post it to Billy Goodtime over for us, which is very kind. Yeah, lovely little place. If
So
you're in
if you're craving Marmite, Vegemite, or
any of those wonderful British
Hellman's
things,
mayonnaise, then here's the place.
things to do with Paddington Bear, all of that, then this is the place to come to.
Yeah.
Very lovely reception, recommend it highly. Anyway, catch you soon.
Okay, bye.